Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim and today we're going to do my February TBR. Let me start off by saying I am struggling to pick a TBR for this month because I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. I will be participating in 4 readathons this month, as much as I can, because some of them overlap. For the most part, I have no idea what I'm reading yet. Some of them are spin as you go, some of them are a bingo board, and I haven't decided what to read for those yet, so I don't know what I'm reading for most of the month. But I do have some required reading, and some stuff that I really want to get to. So, yeah. Let's go through the readathons first, shall we? So the first readathon that I will be participating in this month, and I participate in it every February, it is Feb. Basically, we read fantasy romance. This will be happening from the 1st to the 14th of February. The next one that I will be participating in is Polathon. This crosses over with Feb. It's happening the 5th to the 11th of February. It is hosted by Jade over at January Reads, and she has some co-hosts in the form of Steph from Steph Loves and Beth from Beth's Book Nest. This time around, we will get 1 point for every 100 pages that we read. We will get a bonus snowball if it is a polar fantasy book, and we'll get a bonus snowball if we read our team's prompts, because this time it's team-based. There are 3 teams. Jade's team is the polar bears, so if you read a foil cover, you get an extra snowball. Steph is team reindeer. For that, books with S's in the title, extra snowball. And then Beth is team Arctic Fox. Read a blue cover for an extra snowball. I really don't know which team to join yet. I'm kind of leaning towards Beth and blue books at the moment, but I do have a couple of days before I have to decide which team to be on. The next readathon that I am participating in is the Literature Readathon with Steph over at Steph Loves. This used to be a book club where we read a smutty romance every single month. It became a little bit too much and Steph just wasn't having fun with this anymore, so she shut that down. But someone in the group decided that it'd be a good idea to do a readathon instead. So Steph has created a bingo board for us. This will be happening a couple of times throughout the year, and this is our first one. So again, I haven't decided what I'm reading for this readathon. It is happening between the 19th and the 25th of February, so I have a bit of time to decide what I'm reading. And the 4th readathon that I'm hoping to participate in is the 72 Hours in the Reading Nook. This is hosted by Cassidy over at Covers with Cassidy, Mel over at Mel Reads, Lexi at Books with Lexi, and they have a guest co-host this time in the form of Monica from A Little Bit of Monica. This is going to be a 72-hour readathon that's going to take place. It crosses over with the literature read-along. It is the 22nd to the 25th of February, and it is wheels-based. We have 2 wheels that we can choose from. The prompts are going to be the same on each wheel, but one is in your comfort zone and one is out of your comfort zone. So again, that's kind of spin as you go, so I don't know what I'm reading for that either. Can you see my dilemma? So I will post the announcement videos and links to all of their channels down in my description box. Come and join us if you can. I think they're going to be some fun times, and there's going to be some reading sprints. So yeah, come and join us. Have some fun. Hope to see you there. So now you can see what I've bitten off more than I can chew. 4 readathons, and we haven't even got to my priority reads for the month. Let's get on to priority reads for the month, shall we? So the first book that I really need to get on this month is the Wheel of Time book for this month, which is The Path of Daggers. I'm not looking forward to this, I'm really not. It is shorter, thankfully, than the previous one, but it is apparently during the slog of this series. So it's going to take a bit to get through this one. The next one is the Agatha Christie Poirot book for this month. We are reading Curtain, which says that it's the last Poirot mystery, but there is a book after this one. I am looking forward to this one because I remember watching this on TV and I remember the twist, and it shook me when I watched this on TV. So I'm looking forward to that one. The next one is for the Rory Gilmore book club for this month, and I have managed to tie this into the buzzword book for this month. The Rory Gilmore book club prompt for this month is a book adapted to a movie. And the buzzword prompt is to read positive words in the title. So for that, I've decided to pick up the Joy Luck Club. So that is my required reading for the month, but there are a few more that I really want to get to. The first one being Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. I did start this in January. I wasn't quite at that point. I was about 150 pages in, I think. At the end of January. I have read a bit since. But book 2, Empire of the Damned, comes out at the end of the month, so I want to get the reread done. She is a chunker, but she could be for Readathons because this version is the Forbidden Planet version, which is blue. So I could be on Beth's team and pick the blue. And it would count for Readathons. But I might end up getting this read before then, so that's one. The next one, of course, I really want to get to. I'm scared to read this book, but I want to get onto it sooner rather than later. House of Flame and Shadow. I want to be back with these characters so badly, but I'm scared. Again, a chunker. So beautiful. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition. So I want to get that read. Another one, another chunker. I'm seeing this everywhere. I want to get Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare read this month. Again, she's a chunker. This one, stunning edition. It is the Fairy Loot edition. Again, I'm biting off more than I can chew. But then I also want to read Last to Leave the Room by Caitlin Starling. This was in October's Evernight box, Evernight being a horror subscription. So I've only got 2 books, but I wanted to keep up with these because the other subscription boxes I've really fallen behind on. So I really would like to get this read sooner rather than later so that I can read the second book that I've just received in the subscription to try and keep up with them. So yeah, I really want to get to this hopefully this month. There are a lot more books that I want to get into this month, but it is a short month. And we're starting to amp up at work again, ready for the spring season, which is one of our busiest seasons in store. Am I going to get all this read? I don't think so. Am I going to get to participate in all 4 other readathons? I'm going to do my best. But just looking at just these 4, this is a lot. A lot to get through. Wish me luck. That's my TBR for the month. As always, down in my description box, you can find a link to all of my socials. Come give me a follow on Goodreads, on Instagram and on X. You can like this video, you can comment, and you can subscribe if you really want to. Want to let me know you're here without actually talking to me? Leave me something that's lucky. Is there a horseshoe or a wishbone or something lucky? Send it my way, because I'm going to need it. And I will see you next time. Doodles.